Doc Rich back at it again on the Surgeon's Table today. We've got Metallica paying us a visit once again with One. This is the studio version. This is not the music video, but this is what we're going to be checking out today. But before we hop into the video, I do want to say thank you guys for all of the responses on the guitars. You know, I asked you guys about, guitar suggestions. Obviously, I have no clue about guitars. And a couple of y'all didn't think that I was serious, because I guess a lot of people say that they want to get a guitar and things like that, and they never actually do it. But I was dead ass serious. I actually took a quick look online for one of the brands that I kept seeing, that I saw in the comment section a few times, a Fender, and I came across some used ones that were. I think the cheapest one was like 70 something bucks, like $79, and there were a few of them that were under $100 used. Some Fender acoustic guitars. So you guys can let me know in the comment section if you guys think a used one would be great, or if there's something about used guitars that I don't know about. I would assume that it's fine. It's not like you're putting your mouth on a guitar. You know what I mean? It's not like a trumpet or something, which I actually played as a kid. I used to play the trumpet. Little fun fact. So it's not like you're putting your mouth on it and blowing spit into it or anything like that. So I would assume a used guitar is fine, and I don't plan on going pro with it or anything like that. This is just something in my leisure time, and once I actually learn how to play it, I might make a video or two of me, giving it a rip. You know what I mean, and things like that. So if you guys got any more suggestions or tips on guitars, beginner guitars that are cheap, you can always let me know in the comment section or DM me. But Metallica One is what we're going to be checking out today. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure you guys go and follow me on social media. Links will be typed up in the description box below, where you guys can always feel free to DM me anything else that you would like to see, or if you want to chat, we can do that too. But without further ado, Metallica, you are next up on the Surgeon's Table. Let's get surgical with it, baby. Let's rock. Actually, depending on how expensive your response is as far as a used guitar, I may grab it tomorrow. If it's under $100, I may be coming home with the guitar tomorrow, because I plan on going to get a new chair tomorrow, because this chair that I'm currently sitting in is just not cutting it anymore. It is super uncomfortable. So I'm planning on going to buy another chair that's a lot more comfortable than this one. And while I'm out, going to look at a few different places that sell guitars, and depending on the price, I may be sitting here tomorrow with the guitar in hand. You know what I mean? But we'll see. If not, probably it'll definitely be before the end of this year, for sure. Without a doubt, be before the end of this year. But let's keep it rocking. Oh, and I looked up the what the song was about, and yeah, it's crazy what the song is about. Once I feel like I've kind of gotten the gist of an acoustic guitar, and I get to the electric, like that piece right there is something that I want to be able to do. I may not be able to get too extravagant with it. I mean, as it is, I don't have a whole lot of free time as it is, so it's not like I'm gonna be spending hours and hours on end. I think someone commented, just play until your fingers bleed. One, I don't want to play that long. Two, I don't even have time to play that long. So but I do want to get to the level where I can play like a piece like that we heard right there at the beginning. You know, just something, just smooth. You know, it just sounds good. You know what I mean? Sounds beautiful. Bring the drummer in there. Just let the instruments take you away. Let the instruments speak to your soul. Okay, switched it up a little bit.
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in there. Now that the war is through.
I want to make sure I got the lyrics right, so I'm gonna pull up the lyrics really quickly.
With me, I'm waking up, I cannot see that there's not much left in me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God, wake me.
Wow. I mean, just right off the jump, you know, you're speaking about such an unfortunate situation that I'm sure has played out in actuality, like in real life. You know what I mean? I'm sure there is someone out there that has you know, that has woken up to not being able to remember anything. You know, having nothing left of them, you know, arms, legs, and everything blown away. You know what I mean? And I've read about what's called, I think it's called like phantom pain or something like that. Like even once like a limb is amputated, like some people still feel like pain, like if my leg was amputated from the knee down, you know, people still might feel pain in their shin. You know what I mean? Which is crazy to think about. And I would assume with such a traumatic event, such as, you know, having things blown off of you, which is what I read about when I was doing some research on this. Like I'm sure like that would happen, and like just wow. You know, it's unfortunate that has to be the case. Like, why is war even a thing? You know what I mean? Like, sure, I get it. You know, to take over someone else's land and yada yada yada. But we couldn't just like talk this out. Like, hey, can we just exchange this for this? And you know, I don't know, but.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. In pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, head to the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God, wake me.
listen, if I was to be in the same situation, I've already told Kelsey, like, as sad as it might be, and I understand that, but if I were to ever become a quadriplegic, like, just let me go. Just let me go, cause I wouldn't be happy. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my personal opinion. And like, hearing this is like, I feel bad for the guy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he signed up to go to war, but he didn't sign up to die this horrible death. I mean, basically a horrible death. I mean, I know he's alive, but I mean, he's slowly dying, just laying there. I mean, like, you've got no arms, you got no legs, you can't see, you can't hear. I mean, you're just there. You just got a heart beating and a brain that has some electrical signals floating through it, and that's about it. You know what I mean? And the only thing that's really keeping you alive are some tubes and some wires. 'Cause you can't eat. You know what I mean? You feel bad for the guy. Sucks, man.
Oh, please, God, help me.
Yeah.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, fighting my only.
Wow. Wow. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, nor can I not die. That's deep right there. That's deep right there. I can't live, and I can't even die. You know, like I said, man, that's such a sad situation. Such a sad situation. Like, just to be laying there. Like, I can't even live. You know, there's been several people that have quoted it. I don't know who's the originator of it, but there's been, quotes saying just to merely live doesn't mean that you're alive. Just to live doesn't mean that you're alive. And I think that quote fits exactly with this situation. He's living, but he's not alive. He's not living life. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's got a heart beating, some electrical signals floating through the brain. So technically, he's living, but he's not alive. You know? Such a sad song. Such a sad song. As much as I enjoy hearing the guitars, but just paying attention to the lyrics. It's such a really sad one. I cannot live, nor can I not die. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. So sad, man.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, body my only cell.
My body is my holding cell.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell.
And listen, I know in yesterday's video, you guys told me you can't pause it on the solos, but you know, I just I remember, you know, growing up, you know, obviously, rock or metal or really even country, you know, weren't really genres that, you know, obviously I listened to or I was exposed to very much. But whenever I would hear it, like especially like heavy metal, like what the fuck is that? Like why in the hell are they listening to that shit? You know? And now as I've gotten older and, you know, I've been exposed to more and more music and really opened my ears. Why the hell is my phone trying to and really been exposed to a lot more music and opened my ears to just all different types of genres and paid attention to the actual lyrics. You know, I've discovered that, you know, even the songs that I used to think were just crap and just shit were actually masterpieces, you know, with the way that they were put together. I mean, I could think back to just yesterday's video where we checked out Master of Puppets, and just the way that the instruments were strategically played, and one started off, you know, somber and calm, and then it got, you know, or one started off loud and then it went calm, and then one went really really heavy and a lot more bass to it, and it was a representation of what they were speaking about within the music. And as a child, as a youth, you know, I wasn't aware of things like that, and now looking back on it, I'm like, man, have I missed out, you know, on such fantastic music across all genres, you know. For a long time, I had myself in this musical box, and if you weren't inside that box already, you weren't getting in. And now, like, it's amazing. It's amazing what type of music is out there. You know, what type of truly talented artists are out there. You know, one of my favorites that I never listened to as a kid, is Queen now. It's Queen, you know. Kelsey, when I first went on my Queen journey, and then I started actually listening to Queen in the car and while we were at the gym, you know, I was reciting the lyrics. Kelsey looked at me like, "What? How do you know this?" I've been doing reaction videos to him, and I really enjoy it. You know what I mean? And Metallica is definitely gonna from the first two songs. Maybe not this one, actually, not this one. Master of Puppets, maybe. But normally I don't really like the sadder songs, but I do like Master of Puppets in the way that they strategically did the whole instrumentation thing. Maybe not this one, because this one is a little bit sad. I don't like to be sad. I'm a happy, you know, guy. Go, you know, I'm up. I can't talk. I cannot fucking talk today. Goodness gracious, I am an uppity kind of person. You know, like I like to keep the spirits high. In songs like this, just kind of bring it down a little bit when you're listening to the lyrics. Now, if the lyrics weren't the way that they are, then I could listen to it, but it wouldn't be the same song. So, this may not be one of my favorites. It will probably get pushed to the side. Just my personal preference. But Master of Puppets will definitely go on the playlist, you know. But let's jump back into it. I want to try something. Wow, that was an abrupt ending. That was a very abrupt ending. Wow. Like I said, definitely a lot more than just crap, as I once thought, growing up. Um, it's it's amazing music, and music that has meaning behind it, which I never would have guessed, which is crazy because like the music I was listening to, it had meaning behind it. So why wouldn't heavy metal have some kind of meaning behind it, Um, like I said, one will this one will not be on my playlist. I gotta admit to y'all, I will not. I repeat, I will not be listening to this again. It's too sad for me. It is too sad. The part where, he said, "I cannot live, nor can I not die." Um, that's deep. That's deep, but I wouldn't wish that upon anyone ever, to have to sit there and have those thoughts and to go through that, you know. Mm, yeah, just send me a happy Metallica song, something that I could actually play on a daily basis without being sad. All right, send me something like that from Metallica. Um, Cause I need some more Metallica in the rotation. We got Master of Puppets. This one ain't gonna cut it. All right, so send me something that's a little more up. I was gonna say upbeat, but I mean this is upbeat. Like send me something with this that'll lift the spirits a little bit more. All right. Let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comment section below. Make sure you guys leave a like before you go. Smack the subscribe button. That's right over there, as you guys already know. And of course, check out that video. That's right over there too. You might like it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Doc Rich, I'm out.